Hey guys, Brad here, and I've been wanting to do a video like this for a while. So, if you look online, there's a lot of reaction videos to music, and there's different types of people who actually do these reaction videos. A lot of them sometimes are professional musicians, sometimes they're nobody, just a normal person. I'm kind of in between. I'm an amateur musician. I play acoustic guitar, electric guitar, drums, a little bit of keyboard, mandolin, ukulele, quite a few instruments, but I'm not amazing at any of them. I'm just a guy who likes to have fun playing guitar. Today we have my Martin here. I will use various of guitars here in some of these reaction videos, but today we got my Martin, which is a solid little $1,000 guitar. You could find them on sale sometimes for in the 800s, but that was rare. But yeah, good little guitar. It's a great guitar for beginners. It has been restrung with elixir strings and it has been set up so it actually plays very nicely. Makes a good sound. Fits pretty good on my lap here. But yeah, today we're going to take a look at one that's really popular online because of, I think, a few things. And I haven't quite nailed down whether this video was post-produced and mixed or if it is actually this good directly off of the stage. It's so good that it almost sounds produced in a studio. Now you have to understand, back at this time, Queensryche was at their peak, and they were all in their prime. And so you can kind of understand why the video sounds as good as it does if you can just remember that when these bands are touring, they are at their absolute peak and they are practicing every day and they are able to keep that timing good, and that's why. If you don't play every day, it's kind of hard to keep your timing and keep your ears trained for the chords. And so let's read a little bit about Queensryche together before we take a look at Take Hold of the Flame. So Queensryche is an American heavy metal band formed in 1980 in Washington, which I did not know that. Used to be a fan of them back in the day when I was in high school and college. And they came from this band called Mob. And they have 15 studio albums. And if you know Queensryche, they are really theatrical, and their albums have themes that carry out through the whole album. They sold over 20 million albums, and that's absolutely amazing. And of course, you've got the incredible vocals of Jeff Tate, even to this day, although there are several versions of this song online, and you will see that his vocals have deteriorated. Now, I heard that was because he was a classically trained singer. He took lessons, and voice coaches helped him develop that range. And I did hear that that could be the type of singing that he does could be detrimental to his long-term voice, so to speak. But when you hear him sing, you know that he's classically trained, and he almost has an operatic type of voice, and his range is absolutely insane. Like it's probably one of the best of any rock vocalist ever. I mean, you have Jeff Tate, you've got Rob Halford, who can also do that range. You've got the guy from Boston, I forgot his name, the guy who is no longer alive. He had a pretty crazy range, and then you got a couple of other guys that are up there. But no, Jeff Tate, man, his vocals are on point. He's one of the most incredible rock singers ever. So Take Hold of the Flame. I've got the chords up here on Ultimate Guitar. I don't know if it's going to be in the right key. Sometimes these videos are shot, obviously they change the key when they perform live sometimes. And not to mention, due to video speeds, frame rates, and things like that. Sometimes the tuning isn't right on a guitar, but we will try to see. And it's got normal chords here. It's in A minor. Chords are A suspended 2, A minor, F7, G/E, F7, G/E, A minor. That's for the intro of the song. So it's calling for an A suspended 2, which is just basically 2nd fret, and it's your 3rd and 4th string up. So it really is just this. And that does sound correct for the song. They probably fret it. I probably like finger style it, but with a pick, you know, an electric guitar. So intro is just, you know, A sus2, A suspended 2, A minor, which is just very close, almost the same chord. A suspended 2, A minor. And then your following chord is an F7, which is a kind of a difficult chord to play. There's a bunch of ways to play it, but Ultimate Guitar says that you basically bar the 1st fret. So you got your that's a tough one to bar, and then your 2nd fret, it's calling for the 3rd string from the bottom. So that would be finger 2. And then your 3rd fret is 2nd string from the top. So they're saying an F7 looks like this. Beautiful chord, but very hard to play. Because barring that 1st fret is honestly very difficult because of the pressure of the strings at the very top, even though this guitar is set up perfectly. There's an F7. And then from that point we go to G/E, which again is not a normal chord, but it really is just 2 fingers. You can play it with your 1st finger and your 3rd finger. So it's 2nd fret, 2 strings from the top, 3rd fret, bottom string. Very interesting chord. It's used in some other songs that I remember. And then we go back to the F7, back to the GE, and then back to the A minor. So so Take Hold of the Flame. Let's take a look and see what this is all about. Now just remember this is from a bootleg, and so this is the most popular one online. So let's take a look at Take Hold of the Flame.
It's called Take Hold of the Flame.
There's that 1st chord. There's that A suspended 2. There's your A minor. There's your G/E. F7, G/E, A minor again. So right away, I'm noticing that his tone is better in this version than I've seen him lately. There's a concert of just Jeff Tate, who left Queensryche a while back. They had disputes, and his ability to stay on the notes is gone now. It is good, but it's not this. It's definitely deteriorated, and you can see that in his newest video from 2021 where he was playing live with his new band. So, lyrics. We see the light of those who find. A world has passed them by. Too late to save a dream that's growing cold. What does that even mean? So he's watching somebody. He calls it light. He's watching somebody's light. And someone who has, I guess, wasted time, because it says a world passed them by. Too late to save a dream that's growing cold. So they've wasted their time in life, and he is viewing this from the outside. But yeah, it's like, it's A minor first, so it's like, see the light of those who find. And then it's world is F. World has passed them by. Too late to save a dream that's growing cold. And of course, I'm not a great singer, so, you know, criticizing Jeff Tate is probably dangerous territory, because I can't sing myself, so I can get by, but I'm not. So it's just... something like that. Listen to it again. There's the individual strings. There's the A minor. He's going to repeat the same chords. Bass came in. All right, so I think that is Jeff's highest note that he can hit, and that is, I don't know, it's called an F here on the actual chords, so, you know. So there it is. I don't know what note that is. That's up there. As you can see, that's way, way, way up the scale here. Well, I heard somebody say I think it was an A5. I'm not sure. I'm not great with the actual notes, so that's his limit though. I believe his vocal limit is right there. But he nails it, and it's dead on. There's no vibrato. It's just a straight sing. Then it goes back to G. After this little guitar part. Right here. From a haze came a rage of thunder, distant signs of darkness on the way. That's just literally a G. It's like, from a haze came a rage of thunder, distant signs of darkness on the way. Just a G to A minor. All right, let's see what's next. Fading cries, screams of pain and hunger. Another one, just G to A minor. So there he did the G to A minor again, so just a straight up G to A minor. When he says, fading cries, screams of pain and hunger, But in the night, the light will guide your way. And now he's about to sing the hook here. Take hold of the flame, and that's where he goes to an F. Now F you can play two ways. You can bar it, or you can just do the standard way of playing it. So he's gonna move to this hook now. Let's check it out. Back to the G, to the F, G, A minor. So he's saying, take hold of the flame. Don't you see life's a game? Take hold of the flame. You've got nothing to lose but everything to gain. So kind of a positive, go get it kind of message there, that you're letting life pass you by. And then the next verse, he goes back to the A minor and the F, and then back to the A minor. Let's take a listen to that. There we see a little bit of Jeff's presence on stage, which he has an amazing ability to entertain the audience. He has the moves down. He's got the voice down. He's a good-looking dude, so he always had that going for him as well, which is important. And so that's that piece there. Ride to a place beyond our time. Reach for the edges of your mind, and you're there. So that whole piece is just A minor. Ride to a place beyond our time. Reach for the edges of your mind. So yeah, obviously I'm not a great singer, so Jeff nails it. And then see that the light will find its way back to a place where it will stay. Make it stay. Another positive vibe there. And again, so he starts on A minor, so C. See that the light will find its way back to a place where it will stay. And then he's like, and then he says, make it stay. And then when he does that, they go to an F, they go to an E major, and then back to A minor. So it's like, make it stay. And then there's a big solo after that with the amazing guitarist here. Everything, the timing and everything is perfect in the song. You can tell that they played this every day on tour. It doesn't sound live, honestly. So he's going to go back to the F here. So the chord is wrong, I believe, on Ultimate Guitar. It says F, but I don't think it is. I think it's a G. Yeah, it's a G on the, in reality, he's got F on the actual app. Throw down the chains of oppression that bind you with the air of freedom, the flame. So it's just G, A minor with my terrible voice. Throw down the chains of oppression that bind you. With the air of freedom, the flame burns bright. Let's take a listen to that again. That's a G. It's marked as an F. That's wrong. It's wrong again. It says F. It's a G. I think think that's an A5. I have to look it up. But there's that note again. Now we're back to F. That's an F. Back to G here. Again, just such an incredible use of his voice. He is going down to, G chord here, and then he's hitting that super high, and so just we are strong, the youth united, we are one, we are children of the light. It's interesting. Their lyrics are always so well thought out, and so it's a rock opera. Their albums have themes like Operation Mindcrime. This blows my mind, this performance. Let's take a listen to it again. So he's at F, and then he's back to G here. Now to F. Yeah, there's some obvious errors in this chord. In this tab, there's the F's are actually G's on these. So he says you got nothing to lose, but everything to gain. So there's really not an F there at all. It's G the whole time. He's like, take hold of the flame. I see he's marked it as an F, but it's a G. Take hold of the flame. That might be an F at the beginning. Let's listen to it again. That's an F at the top of that one. Then it's a G. Stays a G. Yeah, so there's only one version of this tab on Ultimate Guitar, and it has some errors in it. But overall, it's fairly accurate. But just be aware that some of the Fs are actually Gs. So if you go to play this and it sounds like a G, and it says F, you'll know. He's like, come on. Again, the stage presence. This is 1984, mind you. So this was Queensryche in their prime. Literally, they were becoming really famous at this point. So they're probably playing every day. Again, with a positive message, you got nothing to lose. There's that note again. There's that note again, so it's up here. I think it's an A5 is what I want to say. I don't know tabs, but yeah, so Queensryche, Take Hold of the Flame. Pretty easy. I'll show you the chords here as we go. I will put those up on the screen while he's while he's actually singing them. So hope you guys enjoyed this reaction video. I want to do more of these, but wow. Take Hold of the Flame, probably one of the best live performances that I've ever seen from a band. Now, the question still remains, is this live, mixed live, or is it, or did they isolate the channels, take it to a studio, mix it, and then create the video afterwards? That I'm not sure of, and there's not a lot of information online about it. But I encourage you to take a look at Take Hold of the Flame then, and then find one of the newer concerts from Queensryche, and then listen to Jeff Tate from last year when he was performing live with his band. Let me know what you guys think of Take Hold of the Flame by Queensryche.